What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of Cub Reacts, as we continue to explore the latest new bangers from around the world of Afrobeats in particular. Today, we're getting into a very exciting one as we check out the latest video from Zlatan. Again, a huge name who has been so consistent over the last few years. This one going by the name of That Guy, and the video itself looks like it's going to be quite a story. We have skipped the first 20 seconds just to avoid any copyright scenarios, but as far as I'm aware, this video is pretty much about a post-apocalyptic world in Lagos, and this video is based 6 months after it. That's the kind of story that's behind the video. I'm excited to get into it, though. As always, friends, if you are new to the channel, do make sure you are getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like, leaving a comment, and all of that good stuff. I'm excited to get into this one and see how it sounds, so let's jump right into it. Zlatan, That Guy. It's Ollie the Wave, okay.
I be no day with pipe. What you be, we be. Now English be obstacle. Many people don't try, many people don't fail. I don't want to be that guy. If you love gravity, say
right from the jump, instrumental-wise, I'm hearing a lot of dancehall influence in this. That sort of repetitive lead chord line, that sort of do 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 do. That sort of lead line there for me reminds me of a lot of kind of modernized dancehall and bashment instrumentals. On top of that as well, loving Zlatan's vocal, very, very clean. You can hear a bit of emotion in it. The video already looks like it's going to be an absolute journey, which I'm excited for. And on top of that as well, bass line down below, this sort of just very, very big, kind of bit. I don't want to say bassy for the bass line, but big and kind of bulbous sounding bass line. Big, it just covers a lot of the lower end of the frequency spectrum, which works really well. Let's go.
I say many people make time, many people succeed, they don't get it long life. When the time come, brother, you must cry your pride. Every day I thank God for my life. Say now your plaster make all my corner tight.
Do you reckon that scene there is meant to mimic the one in I Am Legend? Because that really looks like the shot from I Am Legend when he's coming out the building with the dog. That is literally the same kind of setting with all the cars in the middle of the road, quite a tight alleyway, loads of cars crashed together. If so, I Am Legend's a great film, which is it's a cool way of kind of reenacting that. It's going to be interesting to see how this video expands as well. And again, the instrumental sounding good. Loving these kind of expansive synth sounds that are now kind of going, those little additions in there. It's just a very well-textured instrumental so far.
I did pray to Jamaica, no backslide. I can get bread, don't to slice. Many people don't try, many people don't fail. I don't want to be that guy. I thank God, say I no give up. Therefore they whine me like Satan whine Jesus. I call them, say them no pick up. When I they see this money, still them no tell us. Bright track calm.
Also, in the video, he was supposed to be president. Okay, this is starting to make sense, and he survived the apocalypse. I don't quite know why he was meant to be president, and then the apocalypse came. Maybe we'll find out later on in the video. But again, I love this. Ollie the Wave killing it on the directing side of things as well. You are getting the apocalyptic feel from the video for sure. And again, instrumental nice. Those bell-like synths, those bell-like chords, sorry, at the beginning of each line are really giving it an extra kind of oomph. And then on top of that as well, the drum lines down below, very potent, some sort of background snare action going on, giving it this kind of additional maneuvering, which worked well. This is enjoyable.
And I run am one kind. This my music, they must see I'm worldwide. You won't stop me, be like say you want that. You want to wait till me I go, duck up for all that. Mr. Investor, I see the invest, make it chop life, oh. Cause if you pay me, nothing way, go carry go. Many people don't try, many people don't fail. I don't want to be that guy. If you start below gravity, say you don't go on that guy.
That call and respond that we're getting on the hook as well is smooth. I'm loving the way that's kind of interwoven with the tune very smoothly. I don't think you've even noticed it the first time. That is also a massive gun that he's got in his trolley. But then on top of that, yeah, that call and respond for the hook is great. It has that choral feel we're starting to hear in a lot of newer Afrobeats releases at the moment. We do have that kind of call and respond choral sound going on, and this is another great example of it being used properly. I've got a question for everyone though. Let me know in the comment section down below. Where would you go in a kind of post-apocalyptic world? I know exactly where I'd go, and I'll reveal it at the end of the video, but I want to know where you would go. Let me know in the comments down below.
Many people make time, many people succeed, they don't get it long life. When the time come, brother, you must cry your pride. Every day I thank God for my life. Say now your plaster make all my corner tight. I dey pray to Jamaica, no backslide.
Gotta say, the way this video's been done is very, very good. Big up Olu the Wave, man. I love the level of creativity that's actually coming out of a lot of the newer videos we're seeing now. There's just almost like there's been an extra, it's been like an extra level unlocked. You know, in a game when you play it and then suddenly you unlock like a whole new layer of kind of items and a whole new layer of kind of abilities. That's what it feels like is currently happening in the directing of music videos, especially within Afrobeats at the moment, man. You've got obviously TG Amore, the guy, and you've got Olu the Wave, who is absolutely slapping it as well. And it's great to see just all of these kind of creative heads just being able to make their visions come to their visual visions come into ours. It's great. It's so cool to see.
Many people don't try, many people don't feel. I don't want to be like that. I know I come this life in vain. I know come this life to confess. I know I know
that vocal in the background's cold. Oh, you're getting 3 different layers of vocal now. You've got the choral backdrop, you've got the higher pitched vocal in there as well, and you've got the lead from Zlatan across the middle. This has been such an interesting tune development wise. It's gone to so many different areas. That choral line is now kind of leaking into the verse structure as well as the chorus block, and it just definitely feels like there's some kind of I'm trying to think of the best way to there's some kind of explosion about to happen sound wise. There's some kind of something's about to go mad. That's what it feels like. The whole thing is heading towards a massive crescendo. How are your Tims so clean in an apocalypse, sir?
I say many people make them, many people succeed, they don't get a long life. When the time come, brother,
oh, he's been rescued.
Every day I thank God for my life.
This is cool, man. If he actually does get rescued and it does get rescued, that's cool. It's a cool way to resolve it all. But how are your Tims so clean in a zombie apocalypse? My Tims are never clean. I don't live in an apocalypse. How has that happened? But this is cool, man. Also, the idea of surviving an apocalypse making you that guy is quite like a funny one as well. Zlatan's got so much personality, so much energy in his vocal approach as well. There's so many things to like about this.
Say now your plaster make all my corner tight. I dey pray to Jamaica, no backslide. I can get bread, we don't turn to slice.
Timmy J on the track.
Timmy J involved. And Zlatan survives. Good stuff. What a way to round off the video. Great stuff. Very good video. Big up Olu the Wave. Again, one of the leading directors right now, really making these visions come to life. I really enjoyed the tune as well. Again, some serious dancehall influence in there, I would presume. If not influence, there's a similarity sonically. Zlatan's vocals were great. I love the different layerings going on, that use of choral vocals, the higher pitch vocal which creeps in as well. Wicked bass line down below. The whole tune has a very nice natural roll and progression to it as well. And this was enjoyable. Yeah, very enjoyable indeed. Now, I did say I'd reveal where I would go in a zombie apocalypse. I would go to, I don't know how they're kind of, I don't know how they're represented worldwide, but there's a business kind of outlet place in the UK called Cash and Carry, which is almost like it's like a wholesale store. It's where you go if you run a business. It's where you buy the stuff for the business, like food or kind of packaging or things like that. It's just like a big warehouse with loads of entrances and exits. There are weapons there. There's oil. There's tinned food. That's where I would go. And there'd probably be a bit of fighting going on by the time I got there, because I'm about 25 minutes away in a very fast car. But I'd still try and get there, because at least then you've got the big walls and things like that and loads of food. But yeah, let me know where would you go in an apocalypse, or a zombie apocalypse in particular. I don't know whether this is a zombie apocalypse, but where would you go in a zombie apocalypse? Let me know. Let's have some fun in the comments on this one. As always, as well, friends, if you did enjoy, do make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, of course, leaving a like as well. Hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, and I shall see you all next time. Catch you later, and peace.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CUBREACTS TV. Stay locked.